Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 of the Collinsville League podcast. I'm your host, Jimmy. I am joined as always by my co-host, Johnny Bojan.
Hello, beautiful people.
And by our commissioner, Chuck. What's up?
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. You know, the best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior linebackers.
Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you?
Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud.
True.
What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone.
Hello? What's that?
I'm bringing that back. That's a great commercial. Get one of the frogs.
2001?
Yeah. Next week's going to be Bud. Fine. Sir.
Nice. We are joined today by our very special guest, Marcus!
Good evening, fantasy fools! Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Mark Buffer.
What's new with you, Mark? What's going on, brother?
Well, I got a lot of time in my hands. Having some fun, being able to study the scores and everybody a little bit more due to lack of work. So I'm part of the statistics unemployed right now.
Temporary.
But it's kind of like a vacation.
There you go.
I'm really enjoying it, getting some honey-do list done and
Hell
things of
yeah.
that nature.
I got some work for you if you need it. Next door neighbor.
Neighbor, won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. I got something to show you.
Any other pearls of wisdom?
That's a good drop for the double. You ever see them? The Fred Rogers with the double middle fingers and doesn't even realize what he's doing.
I was thinking something else. Like when you said you had work for him, I was thinking of dodgeball, where they're doing the car wash, and they're like, "We've only had one customer." And the guy's standing there, he's washing the wheel.
Oh, let's go there. All right, video shoot tomorrow.
I would take a topless Mark washing my windshield.
Right?
I got A cups.
Right? When my seeds will have a fucking quite a car wash.
All right, should we?
Jay, we just need some R's. We got C's and A. We just R. All right, this is off to a fucking glorious start.
All right,
So
let's
standings, right?
Let's launch into the stand.
Motherfucker.
All right, so
Fucking roofing,
Oh, he's
motherfucker.
cheating. People, there's some way, somehow, we need to find out what he's doing and go to Vegas and win a lot of money, because this is
Fucking
ridiculous.
ludicrous.
So, I'll start with the standings.
you're
Roofing
gonna-
Fund. No, I'm going to do just the first one, because I don't want to hear you say you're in first. Roofing Funds in first, 6-0. Okay, next.
Next.
all right, Trades Vultures in second, 5 more.
Nice, Teddy. Nice bounce back from last year.
Yeah.
Glow Stick third, 4-2.
Yeah.
The Bear Jew 4-2 in fourth. Fifth, Masterangus 4-2.
With
Nice.
the fresh Nico Collins on him.
Yes,
Who didn't do much. We'll talk about that later.
we'll get to it.
But he will.
Sixth, Meat Wagon 4-2.
Hanging on by a thread. Rough week.
Yeah. Seventh, ET Foam Moms 4-2.
Probably the most surprising.
Looking good.
Very
No, on the rise.
For our first year player, very surprising.
Look at both our first year players.
Yeah,
Both tied for third.
yeah,
4-2.
yeah. Treacherous Penguins Phil 2-4. Jason Contract 2-4.
Wow. Before we do that, that's quite a transition. No 3-3.
No, I
You
should
go
be.
from 4-2 to 2-4.
I should be 3-3, but the stat correction.
So that would put you solidly in fourth.
I know.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
you, Johnny, Dropkins 2-4.
Yeah.
Mark, our prestigious guest, 2-4.
Who whooped my ass in Dynasty, by the way?
Whoop my ass in Keeper. Bijan Mustard 2-4. Crispy Pigskins after the Nico
Collins incident.
turmoil 1-5.
Like the spaghetti
Is
incident.
Nico a singer too? Maybe we can have a little drop for that too. Is Nico a singer? Sing some sad song.
Possibly. And then me off. Just
Jeremy.
going totally off the rails.
0.0.
He can't.
0
.0.
But he's back from the West Coast.
Recoverable, and you have proven it.
Oh, yeah. I was 0-6 last year.
So, come back.
And he's back from the West
Who
Coast.
won the league last year?
You want to say? I'm not saying it. It's the name that shall not be said.
Charlie's favorite stat. Points for, below 6, still ahead. 470.
Ooh, look at that.
I got 467. Second.
Oof.
The Bear Juke.
Look at my smoke and mirrors.
Fuck you guys all.
Look at my smoke and mirrors. I'm like fucking fourth from the bottom or something like that, but somehow had some wins.
Points allowed? Jimmy Fund had given up the most points.
No, you didn't. Not even close.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
You've given up the least amount. Like, by far the least amount. Talk about smoke and mirrors. The least amount. Tons. Look at it. It should be Glowstick running away with this. He's got the most. 422 against. Oh, no, actually, the Penguin.
Did I mess that up?
Crispy's Pigs.
Actually, Mark has the most against.
Negative.
No,
wait.
it's 3 picks.
Oh, it's Carlos.
443.37 for the Carlos.
Yeah. But this guy, the roofie funds, look, he's trying to roofie us again. You have the least amount. I don't see any less.
I'm just playing a great defense.
Yeah.
All right, John. Do you want to go into the final standing?
No, not finals.
No, the power rankings.
Sorry. Well, it's still labeled.
No, it's power rankings.
rankings.
What do you mean? Go power rankings.
That's what we should do. Is my thing. Go power.
That's
rankings.
That's what he does. Did you not watch it? You not listen or watch it? That's what he does.
Johnny doesn't listen to her.
I do listen.
Go ahead, Johnny. Power rankings.
Okay. All right. Bijan Mustard. Last week at 10, went down to 11. Jimmy Fun at 3, went to 1. Ted was at 4 last week, went up to 2. Ringo was at 1 last week, went down to 3. Jimmy G was at 5, went down to 6.
How?
I don't know.
These are stupid.
I know. I don't like them.
It's ESPN.
Los was at 11 last week, went down to 13. Benny Boy was at 8, went up to 5. Danny was at 12, went up to 10. Mark gained some ground, was at 14, dead last, went up to 12. Right direction, brother. ET, 9 to 4.
Oof, nice.
Me, 6 to 7. Phil, 7 to 8. Jeremy, 13 to 14.
All right, and that wraps up power rankings. All right, let's move on to the scores.
Chuckles, 2 to 9.
Oofa! 2 to 9. Ouchie.
Trying to surpass that.
That hurts. I fucking.
What happened to the meat wagon?
Keiko. Fucking.
meat is
Keiko
gone.
got fucking hauled away on the meat wagon.
Did you see Kelsey?
Oh, Matt. Yeah.
Did you see Kelsey like this on the bench? Like miserable, the pictures they saw.
Oh, Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miserable. That's interesting.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
He's got a swift hangover.
maybe, yeah.
Nice.
Maybe.
All right. Anything else to say before we go into the breakdown, gentlemen?
No, we flew through that through the front. Nice.
Yeah. We don't have some epic story where somebody dropped Nico Collins.
Oh,
No.
I dropped my pants and took it up the.
All right. Let's go to the breakdown.
Breakdown.
Break it down.
And we're back.
All right, first game. We got the Bear Jew. What a tally.
Baby boy.
Holy fuck.
Josh Allen pick finally paid off.
Oh my god. 170.82 over the Master Rangus.
Is that the high of the year?
That's the end of the year so far.
Yes.
Nice, baby boy.
over Master
this guy gets a high score.
Not a bad tally. 134.67. Talk about your favorite son, Chuck.
Well, like I said, Josh Allen pick finally paid off. Baker cooled off, so Josh Allen 41.82 versus 13.02 for Baker. And then Aaron Jones, the old man, moving across the fucking NFC North, 27.2. Stuck with Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams again. This little motherfucker is so goddamn good.
He flipped into the
Three
end zone.
total tutties. 3 tutties for the Rambulance.
Mark's a believer.
Oh yeah, I got him in another league. He's smoking.
And then Rangus, James Cook. I love this kid. He looks so goddamn good. Jerome Ford, pedestrian. Amon-Ra, the sun god, kicked in while Zay Flowers crashed back to earth. 17.5 for the sun god, 3.9 for Flowers. Marvin Harrison, looking good, still hanging tough there. Nico, the fresh off the fucking Carlos boat. Boat from the Philippines, dropped off Nico Collins. He was pedestrian, but still 11.1. Jake Ferguson back. Actually, one of the high points of tight ends this year so far. Guess Hunter Henry, who was getting so many receptions, 2 last week, as the Jets fucking devoured the Patriots. All to the fucking love of so many Jets fans that have been waiting 20 years to fucking finally say this.
Thank you, Patriots defense, for giving me a 0.
And then these
0.0.
flexes. These flexes were nice. Tyler McLaurin off that Jaden Daniels beauty on fucking Monday night. Was that Monday night? It was.
Monday
Yep,
night.
on David Montgomery. Fucking solid 24. And then you go through the D's. Aiden Hutchinson still racked up a sack, 5.5. Seems to be the standout. Singleton, 5, 10 tackles, but gone for the year. Blew his knee out. So
Singleton did?
Singleton's gone.
Oh, boy.
Singleton gone. Wah, wah, wah. Xavier McKinney, nice, had a pick. Bates, pedestrian. Eric Kendricks for Dallas playing tonight. 12 tackles. And then total matchup with Young Waku and Group A, huh? How do you say that? Group A? But I think the difference is the Josh Allen and the double up with his baby boys receivers went off. Harrison, McLaurin, Amon-Ra, along with some Aaron Jones, 170.82, the highest tally of the year, I believe. Can we check that, Johnny? Do we know that?
Mark said it. Mark said
I think it is too.
It is. I mean,
So far, the high water mark, 170.82.
That's a money winner. I don't know. Is that a money winner in this league? That's a money
yes,
winner.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Highest, lowest pays the highest, 50, but I don't think that's going to last throughout the year. And someone always bumps 200.
we usually see it 200 at least once. If not
But
twice.
what a beautiful tally.
Fun.
And I think Rangus still got 1 out of that.
Yeah.
But great tally for the baby boy. And
Oh,
his
John
team
is
looks
going to
good.
do the median.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll figure that out.
Mark,
But two good teams.
Mark,
what are your feelings on this game, Mark?
too much or too little? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear cut. Mayfield was cruising along at 2 games, had a great going. He fits that team, but Denver's defense is pretty stout.
Denver's
They
defense
got,
is
number
stout.
1.
Yeah,
I think they're the best defense in the
They're
league
the
right
best.
now,
They're
as
the
far
best.
as fancy.
Well, they're the best passing D. Because they got Surtain. And
who is awesome?
they just put him in there.
Who's going to lock up Garrett
He's
Wilson?
going to lock
this week?
up on their best receiver, so that Goodwin went away. Love to see what his actual numbers were.
Actually, Godwin was. It's Godwin,
Godwin again.
but I think he still did pretty well.
And
leave us for a bit.
oh,
Oh
Jesus.
no!
Okay. All right, elevator music.
Emergency 911.
All right.
doesn't need digital.
All right.
All right.
Bye
You got
for now,
Bucks,
Johnny.
Yeah, I got
All right.
Okay.
And
we're back.
You look at this here, and there's nobody left points on the bench. I mean, Rodgers for baby, but 28 to 41. I'll take the 41. So yeah.
41.82 and just a drubbing. Right? I mean, Josh Allen was nasty.
I thought Ben. I thought Brad had a pretty good week. Like he had Kyron was a beast, and James Cook was a beast.
He played
and Montgomery. All his running backs were great.
He played his team as far as people. You
had nothing.
Well, you got Brown at 12. You got Myers at 17. Yeah, but that wouldn't gotten get at 170.
It was his running backs.
No, these are good-looking teams. I mean, look at Ringo. I mean, almost 13 out of Chase Brown, almost 18 out of Jacoby Myers, 11 out of Mooney.
He left some on the bench.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough to make any difference. And are you really going to play Jacoby Myers over Zay Flowers after last week's Zay Flowers? So
no, you're not.
I mean, we're in the season now, so it's like shit's going to happen every week where one guy's going to go off, and then he's going to fucking shit the bed next week.
Fantasy football, bro. Yeah.
Are we going to wait for
no? It sounds like it's going to be a thing.
We don't know that.
I'm a fantasy fool.
We're going to wait because the next game is Mark.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can we just go to Mark?
Yeah, we can go to Mark.
Yeah, let's go to Mark.
And then we'll take a break, and then we'll get a report from Johnny and see where we're at.
Sounds good. All right.
So, Mark, tell us what you did here.
All right. Let me announce it. Next game, Mark. Big win. 137.22 over J-Bones 96.24. Mark, lead us into it.
This was kind of the battle of low scores here. I mean, luckily,
137
is fine, dude. Well, it got me.
I wish I had that.
It got me out of being 0-4, so I'm 2-4, so that's nice. You want to definitely get.
God bless that rule.
I mean,
God bless that rule.
Yeah.
You look at Cousins, pedestrian. I left Danny on the bench. He did 26. Hopefully, he does better tonight. OG. But then Gibbs gave me a respectable 17. Zamir White, I don't know.
Zamir White, definitely a disappointment this year so far.
Just horrible. I mean, this is the third game. He's only 4 points. He's just got to go play with Snow White. Goddard did well.
Oh, my God.
170 yards.
Unbelievable.
170 yards. And then Gibbs against Swift. Swift's not doing much for Chicago.
Goddard, that's going to be the best tight end tally of the year.
Far. God, by far.
Definitely that helped out. Diggs did as usual,
Who?
Diggs.
What's his first name?
Stefan.
What? Oh my God! It's unemployment. It's fucking. What is it? Cleared your head?
It's cleared my head.
That's cleared your head. Fuck! I miss old working fucking saffron days.
And he lost Brown. Billy, so that
nice play out of Steele. Look at Steele.
Yes. Mark was high on him.
Who would have thought at the beginning? Who would have thought at the draft that Cameron Steele without
Carson?
Carson Steele. That's Carson Steele. Even better name. But whatever, that's what I mean. At the draft, who would have thought Carson Steele in week 3 would have outflexed George Pickens?
Right? Pretty good.
Well, it's just interesting how Steele he did great in preseason. Then you lose Pacheco. Then you lose Hilaire. And then the way the injuries have been going this year, it's like you better have that third and fourth running back because they're going to play.
Yeah, and they picked up P. Ryan too, but good shit out of 72 yards.
Yeah. I mean, he had Neighbors.
Boy, Dexter Lawrence.
He had Neighbors who went off for 24. That's the start of his crazy career. So, but then everybody else kind of was just pedestrian for him.
I think Spillane too.
Spillane 8 points. He was awesome. Green Bay. I mean, come on, Green Bay. I studied this shit.
Look at your Packers defense tally. Holy shit.
Green Bay went fucking for 11-5. Other leagues, he went on for 17. One league, I got 22 out of him.
Well, again, here's another little tidbit. I mean, I don't know if it would have helped, but West Coast J-Bone, again, go ship A.J. Brown for 0.0.
0.0.
That's a first.
And as well as Juwan Bentley on IR, 0.0. That's
0.0.
Double ghost ship. That's 2 weeks in a row, but he's back from vacay. I don't think he was thinking much about that. He was gazing into the Pacific.
That's
with his
usually
lovely
like
girls.
Dwyer territory.
Yeah, and I will. He's back. I think he's been back. I think he got back last night or the night before. I'm talking to my stepbro Mike.
Well, I mean, if you look also too, Chris Jones didn't do any help. 1 point, and his kicker did nothing for him. Only got him a point.
True. Jake Elliott has not been good.
No,
Kickers are weird.
and the only thing they can
That's a new scoring though.
And the Eagles have been pedestrian.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've got some issues
aside
going
from
on.
Saquon, I mean, Saquon's been the bright spot, and Goddard this week.
Oh my God, Goddard was huge. It was huge.
They're being not working as much and watching every show in the morning from 7 until 11. I mean, you should
got
be
the sickness.
beating the hell out of Philly, but oh my God, they're just dragging Alice through the mud. It's like, oh my
Tonight's going to be interesting. Okay, so that everyone knows, night of recording, we're doing this on Thursday. So I don't know when I'm going to drop this. Hopefully,
Against Cowboys tonight. Actually, momentarily, in another hour in the straight.
God. What are you going to say?
So hopefully, I drop this Saturday. But
You're
night
pregnant?
of recording.
You're pregnant?
No, I'm saying the Giants and Cowboys are going to play. So a lot of what we're talking about, we don't know anything yet. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we don't know anything about any of the games that are going to be played this weekend.
All I know is any Giant that
there is a game going off in about an hour.
Yes.
And
Which hopefully we're back from because
in my 4 teams, I have various Danny, and I have Danny in 3 leagues. I have Singletary in 2 or 3, and I've got Neighbors in 1, and they're all playing.
Neighbors
is the real deal. Neighbors is nasty.
But I will not be surprised if Singletary goes off for 20. Because
he's looking great, dude. He's looking
really.
Cowboys suck.
Oh, is
Really?
there?
You want to do a board bet? You want to do a board bet?
Yeah, here we go.
You don't have to go. We don't have to do 20, but you think? Yeah. What's the lowest you'd go for a board bet? So we're doing these $5 side bets. What's your over on Singletary for fantasy points?
Singletary over
13.
15.
Over 15?
Yep.
I'll take it. All right. Side bet, board bet. Mark says Singletary. So that's just that's 1 TD and some yards. Mark says over 15 for motor.
Okay.
Chucky says no.
For 5.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And these are going to be for $5.
By the way, these can run.
Yeah, these are going to run throughout the year. So I'm putting them in these side bets, but Chucky says no. I say under. How about this?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
I got one for you. How about this?
Another.
I got one for you, for Marcus. I'll do you double or nothing. Tyrone Tracy gets in the end zone. I say he gets in the end zone.
So regardless of what
I have to
happens,
say yes to that as well.
Oh, you want to say yes to
I'd
that?
say yes to that.
All right, so you want to go double or nothing? He doesn't?
Well, you'd have to go.
That's what I'm saying. I'll say he doesn't.
I'm saying there's a really good chance that he will.
Okay, so you want to go double?
No, not on that. I'll go double on.
I'll go either way on it.
No, I got another one for you. I'll
Okay.
go double on Danny going over 25.
Done. For 5, you're saying dimes over 25.
Yep.
this is turning into the side bet hour.
I'm just going to call unemployment and just have him send a check to mine now. Dimes over. Chucky says no. All right, I like it. I like where your head's at, though. These guys won't bet with me. All right, well, that was good win, Marcus. Way to get yourself off the schneid, back in the mix.
Yeah, to the bottom up to, what was it, in the eighth spot there?
Yeah, but tied with everyone else.
But that's fine.
That's
in the middle.
And I got to talk to my partner and make sure that he's not ghost shipping anymore because
he ghost shipped for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I'll remind him not to unless he's
So
playing.
this guy that I played?
Yeah, Jeremy.
They've been ghosting.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and hear from Johnny Boy.
Okay, so we'll take a quick break.
Accident in the home, so we're hoping that Lara's okay.
Hopefully everything's okay. We'll come back.
We'll be right back.
Okay, so we're coming back from our little break. Johnny Borgiano had to take care of his beautiful wife there. She had a little incident. So
Cut her finger. Don't say the incident. I mean, let's say what it was.
Yeah,
She cut her finger and needed a couple stitches in her digit.
Yep.
Bleeding all over the dogs.
He's doing the nice husband thing.
Yes, he's being a good man.
Bringing the
So
walk
good thing we got Mr.
So we have Mark to
Mr.
join us,
Grossy.
and
the savior.
we'll progress on. So next game.
You know, Chucky, a little known fact that
Yeah. Oh, we got a myth?
Oh, do we have a
myth?
Oh, we have a myth.
it's a little known fact that Malik Neighbors, through 3 games this year, is the only player in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns in his first 3 games.
Oh, really?
It is true.
Nice, dude.
And also a little side note, it's with 20 receptions.
Yeah.
Nobody,
Yeah.
OBJ, Moss, all these people. Only Malik Neighbors has that.
I like it, Mark. I like it. All right.
Nami likes it better.
All right, next game, guys. Let's get that train rolling.
What's the next game?
Low stick against Jason Contract. Low stick 145.18 going down to chasing the contract. Finally getting that win. 165.06. Danny finally getting it. Burrow finally had a nice game.
Oh, 3 bungles?
Yeah, he did. He had 35 points.
Wow, he had 35 in the loss?
Yeah. Because they had a comeback at the end.
Oh, that's true.
And then Motor Singletary, man, 18.4.
Look at that, over 15.
Oh, that's over 15.
Over 15.
I bet not tonight. Not against the
He's
Cowboys.
going tonight. He's going against a shitty defense, and Cleveland was number 4.
Cam Akers, Left for Dead, 10.8. 28.8 out of Jamar Chase. Awesome. Garrett Wilson was good with 11.8. Brenton Strange, 8.2. Pretty good for a tight end. Because that's goddamn strange. Shoot.
Yeah. What's his name is out?
Evan Engram.
Engram, yeah.
Former
Engram's out?
Engram's
Yeah,
out. He's out another week, too.
Giants legend.
Giant sludge.
Keon Coleman finally got on the board. 8.2. Yeah. And his defense was pretty good. The Jets defense got him 11.5.
Huge.
Which was huge.
Well, they
huge.
dominated the pass.
Oh my God.
Much
Ridiculous.
to the delight of all Jets fans who
Yeah.
waited 20 years for this.
Disgusting. But I get it. It was 20 years in the coming. So I get it. On Glow Stick side, he had a nice performance out of Lamar, 30.58. Pretty solid.
And Mr. Barkley, the trader.
Barkley, the ultimate trader.
Oh!
36.3.
Oh my God, the fucking owner of the fucking... Your boy,
down the turnpike to exit
Your GM is going to be out of a job because the owner... What's the Giants owner's name?
Mara.
Is it
Not
Mara?
Wellington, John Mara.
Yeah, Mara.
And Steve Tisch.
They didn't want to pay him.
They
He
didn't want to
was
pay
worth
him
the
any-
money.
Oh my God.
But Singletary's been pretty good for you guys, so
He's
it's not like a total
No,
wash.
they're not relying on Singletary. He's just doing his thing.
Okay, but is he Barkley? Let's see.
No.
65 yards, touchdown, fumble. 147 yards, 2 tutties for Saquon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Saquon.
Joe Shane.
And
Joe
Saquon
Shane,
can't
is that
catch
his
a
name?
screen pass running out of the
Is
backfield
that
to
his
win
name?
the
Joe
game
Shane?
previously.
He's
So,
going to be out of a job.
do you know Saquon over the past 5 years is the worst running back at catching the ball?
Oh, is that a myth?
It's,
Or is that just a
Chucky,
is
it's a
that-
little known fact that Saquon Barkley over the past 5 years has the worst pass receiving rating of any running back.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Bump on fucking stone hands. Good.
Oof.
Hey.
Hold on one sec.
I mean, a great tally out of Danny and a very respectable tally out of Glow Stick on the fucking
Yeah, he got 1 point for that, right?
Nooch. No 0.0s.
He had a good run out of his kicker. He got 12-6.
Aubrey, best kicker in football.
Yeah, man. That bet's still on the table, right?
Yes, sir.
We pick Kareem Hunt. Ooh, I wonder what's he going to do this week.
Well, he's still on the practice squad, has not been elevated, but he would fit right into that Chiefs offense. It would make sense.
Oh, circle of life.
Yeah.
Circle of life. Kareem
Steele,
Hunt.
so my guy Steele's got another
Hunt.
week in him before Hunt gets up to speed.
Now,
That'd be interesting.
what was it?
He got booted out of there because he beat up his girlfriend
in the elevator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drop clip here.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Drop clip here of the actual video of him slugging that girl.
Not a good look.
Derailed his shit.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Any other thoughts on
I think
this
just
game?
Glow Stick with a great tally. It would have beat most people.
He definitely got a
Danny had a beauty. Danny had a beauty.
Yep.
That's why you have the 2 points.
Jamar Chase kicking back. That's what I got to say. Jamar Chase back. And all of a sudden his and what a great play for Strange. I mean, to put that that in there.
Worked out well.
Yeah. So good job, Danny.
Yeah.
And good job, the Geminids. The Snooch.
Nooch got a 1-1.
Of course, 145. You would have beat most everybody else.
1-1. All right, next game. You're not going to be so happy about.
Was that me? We want to do the meat wagon? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Teddy fucking took me out behind the woodshed and fucking really put a second fucking bunghole in me.
I'll announce it for the people.
Sounds like he painted you like a rented mule.
I'll announce it for the people that don't see the video. Strange Folksters 136.36 over the meat wagon 96.28. Charlie, take us through what happened.
I'll break it down. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Anthony Richardson
Sucks. Oh, sorry.
fucked the shit out of me. And 2 more picks. This dude is throwing more picks by far. I mean, I don't know. His ratio of picks to touchdowns might be the worst in the start of anyone's season ever.
He can't throw.
He can throw, just not to his own team. And Prescott fucking almost 400 yards and 3 tutties. It was over right there. 37.86 to 6.88. On the other side of the Colts, Jonathan Taylor has been phenomenal.
Beast mode.
30.
He's back.
Almost doubled up Brees Hall. Charbonnet went off with 2 tutties, sliding in for fucking Walker. And Dowdle, pedestrian, 32 yards, 7.9.
Dude, I was so worried
That
about
should have been
Donald with
Pacheco.
your team. That was a higher tally than
It was
ever
fine,
expected.
but it's not Pacheco. That should have been doubled up. But
7.9's not bad.
Olave finally had a decent game. 18 to Devontae Adams, 6.5. Waddle hurting, but Ridley, who was awesome last week, and then 1.9. 1 reception for 9 yards after 2 touchdowns last week. The tight ends were pretty close. Pitts, again, 2 receptions. Why aren't they throwing it more to this guy? And then Jameson Williams crashed back to earth. Again, 1 reception for 9 yards. That's a theme.
0.8, brother.
Yeah, and Tank Dell, 9.2. Not that great, but way better than Jameson Williams, 0.8. Matabuki,
Oh, do we have another?
Dropped him.
0.0.
0.0.
And I love this guy. He's a mountain of a man, but he just might not be he's a good run stopper and stuff, but he just might not be a great fantasy player as much as he is a
real life
player, which happens with guys. I think I may have gotten rid of him this week.
I did.
Khalil Mack, Keon White, drop back to earth.
He's still not bad.
No, not bad, but not for a DE.
In a game where they got smoked.
Quentin Lake has been nice for me for a cornerback. He's got
5 points, dude.
Good numbers for
10 tackles, which is the kind of cornerback you want. They throw to him and then he tackles.
I want a guy that can't cover that good.
But then he tackles the guy after he catches the ball, which is good. Not a lot the rest of the way down. Daniil Hunter, which Ted took twice, had 1 point. Should be 2. And the defenses. Is this the first negative for the year on the defense? -2 for Teddy.
It might be.
Chase McLaughlin, who was looking so great, but the Buccaneers fucking shit the bed, and Harrison Butker 10.8. So I mean, a total schooling. I put up fucking shit numbers. I'm really gonna rue the lack of depth with Chaco going down because I don't really have a lot.
You didn't really leave anything on the bench either. Yeah, Caleb.
No, I picked up Ray Davis, who had a tutty, which is good, but that was garbage time because the Bills were killing it. I don't know. Meatwagon might be on a little lull here with losing Pacheco. I'm going to have to do some work and hope that people snap back. And I'm really my only hope is that Anthony Richardson can snap back. And I think what I may wind up doing is 25.72 for Caleb Williams.
Caleb might be for real.
363 and 2 touchdowns. I think he might be playing for the wagon this weekend. We might put Richardson on the bench until he can decide to throw to his own team instead of the other team.
Coming against the the Rams, which their secondary is abysmal.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think Caleb is going to be playing. And Richardson, I mean, I had such high hopes. I took him kind of early, and I thought it was going to be Konami code. He hasn't even. Not only is he throwing to his own team, he's throwing to the other team, but he's not running.
Oh,
and last year the sample was only
Jonathan
4 games.
Taylor is. I wish I had would have taken Jaden Daniels there, like I did in every other league, but we'll see. It's a week to week kind of thing. I had the hot start, but still better start than last year, and I brought it together. So we'll see what happens. But it might be Caleb's week this week, and we can kill that. Let's get on with our stuff.
Mark, any thoughts?
I'm just looking forward to paying Chuck this week. This guy can be.
Playing me?
Yeah,
are we matched up? That's for later, Mark. That's for later,
me, baby.
That's for later.
You know, one thing, looking at your team there, Chucky, it might not be a bad idea to maybe trade Taylor for a couple of goodies.
I'm not getting rid of Taylor. He's my only bright spot. Who am I going to trade him
if you
for?
can bring in 2 dudes,
who am I going to trade him
18,
for?
15.
2 dudes with attitude.
Yeah, you might have somebody who's running back shy.
Attitudes.
I'm just saying, if you look through the teams, somebody who's got shit running backs but has great wide receivers, including one on the bench, if you do a 2-for-1.
Not get rid of him. Taylor's my best player at this point. I can't get rid of him.
Then just keep sucking pond water.
Yeah, and he's got to be, let's see, Jonathan Taylor. He's the 6th ranked fucking running back. What am I going to get for him? I'll take that 30 out of him every week.
Okay.
I just got to get it back together. But like I said, Ridley, hot and cold. I mean, last week, Ridley had 2 touchdowns. This week, 1 catch for 1.9.
They don't have a quarterback. Fuck until it's done. It should be done like
that. Except it's fucking...
No, Ridley's on the Titans.
He's on the Titans. It's Will Levis.
I mean, come on.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to take my advice from smoke your ass, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll be sitting on your face and you can smoke my ass. There you go.
Well, yeah, we can do that at 10 a.m. because you're not working, so you have all the time in the world.
6 to midnight. That's pretty.
That's fine. All right, let's get off this game.
All right.
It was a rough week for the meat wagon, but still a better start after 3 weeks than I've had in the last 3 years. So I'm not packing it in. I'm not packing in the meat wagon yet.
Okay. Next game, we have the treacherous Penguins 126.56. Going down to ET.
Oh, he'll be here in 2 weeks. I can't wait for ET's
Yes.
initiation into the podcast. He's going to be a great guest. I can't
He
wait.
will definitely be joining us. So next week it'll be Kev, and then it'll be ET. So going down to ET's 158.9.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
All right. ET. What I liked about ET's team, solid, like
Down the line.
every
Every offensive player was in double digits.
Yeah.
You're going to do
And
well.
that's what we love to
Every
see.
time you're gonna do well if all your offensive players down to the flex are in double digits.
Yeah.
And a lot of these have a 2 at the beginning of them.
Yes.
And Phil only had Daniels and Henry, and that was it. Everybody else, under 10.
Nailed it, Mark. You nailed it. Phil had like
Oh, come
2
here.
guys go off, and then literally ET had consistency throughout his lineup.
You gotta love
Can
that.
we just say that James Daniels on Monday night though?
Oh my God, he looked
Revelation. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
looks
looked
for real deal. That fucking
He looks
that dime that he put on fucking
Yeah.
McLaurin.
50 4-5-yard fucking
That's
down
what we
there.
were all hoping for.
Fucking Scary Terry, man. He was loving it.
And we knew it. That was the hope with him. You would draft him to.
I had him all over the place in my other leagues. I should have done that instead of Richardson.
Yeah.
I was hoping that him and Richardson would be the same, but looks like Daniel's the real deal, though.
But not to get too far off topic, ET just put up fucking awesome numbers. Fucking old man Kamara still bringing it. Fucking Zach Moss had a great game. DK, what a fucking showing. Rasheed Rice is for real. Dunze finally showed out. Rasheed Rice has been awesome. I can't even say enough about that, dude.
Well, both receivers and his flex in the 20s. You're gonna do very well for yourself, if that's the case every week.
Yeah. I mean, he just literally had a great showing from his offense. His defense did nothing.
Pedestrian.
Nothing.
But when you're putting up 20s for all your fucking offensive players, you're gonna do well.
On Bill's side of it, James Daniels, goddamn monster. Derrick Henry, old man still doing it.
Yeah, King Henry.
He won't quit.
King Henry,
won't
151 and 2 tuts.
And then outside of that, nothing other than
CD's waiting to blow out. Do you think tonight that maybe it's CD's coming out party?
I hope so. I would love to see that. That'd be awesome. Outside of that, he had 2. What do we want to call those, Charlie? 2 of them?
0.0.
0.0.
CJ Mosley and Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa, who I believe is pretty hurt.
Yeah, he is.
So both their defense
Their defense
were
was
like shit.
lackluster.
Yeah.
And here's another one. Here's another little thing. Justin Tucker.
Not good
Justin
anymore.
Tucker.
He's
Should he have walked into the sunset? Because,
Yeah, I think
he's-
he's done. Aubrey's the new guy.
Aubrey's
Yeah.
the cream of the crop now. I mean,
Yeah.
Tucker's body of work throughout his career is
Oh,
and he
yeah.
still has time to turn it around, but missed his only field goal attempt.
Bill did lead points on the bench with Amari Cooper's 24.1.
Yeah, which could have really helped him. I mean, he would have been right up there close.
Madison,
Well, who would you put it? I mean, Evans over Evans.
Yeah, well, the old man kind of crashed him, but I mean, the entire Bucks team looked. After
Evans
starting
and
out so
Cooper.
hot, I mean, this is going to be. I mean, the season has started now. So
Evans and Cooper are pretty much the same kind of deal, along with Gabe Davis. You don't know what game you're getting out of these cats. I mean, you'll have a game, they'll go 2 games at 5, and then all of a sudden go out for 30.
But that is not normally the MO for Mike Evans.
No.
Normally he's steady Eddie.
Yeah.
I can see that from Cooper, but maybe it's turning the corner for Cooper.
Well, again, Evans went up against Denver. Denver's defense is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, Denver's defense is.
Maybe it's for real. Surtain
is fucking probably the best cover corner, and he can take whoever you got and put it in a box.
Yeah.
Revis Island. He's like a Certain
might be
Peninsula, you know?
Yeah. That's all I have.
We don't have Johnny here, so we don't know. Did the Penguins only get one, or was that did he get 0 or did he get 1 for the 126? I don't know.
I can find out.
Well, he left his pad here. So we can look at it.
There's 7 other teams ahead of him.
Okay. So it was a 0. It was 0-2 for the Penguins.
Actually, 8 other teams.
Okay. Great job out of ET, who only seems to be getting better, and
he blows from our board bet.
I know. And who's made moves that he's learning. So he's going to be a dangerous player, I think, ET. And I can't wait to talk to him in a couple of weeks.
You got to start calling him the dinosaur. Because he was doing fantasy football in like 95 out of newspapers.
Yeah.
And
he's growing into the fucking
he had a rough first week or two, but
thank God I got him when I did in the first week because I took care of him then. But
he's learning at an exponential rate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's going to become aware.
Yeah, he's like the Whopper in War Games.
On October the 7th, 2024.
Do you want to play a game?
Well, that's why
How about
when we saw a score
of chess?
Me and Chuck were like, "You're gonna do better."
Yep, and he is.
Do better.
Well, great job out of ET.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on this game?
I don't think so.
Congrats, you old Doug.
All right. Next game. Talk about a squeaker.
Ooh, Carlos and Kevin.
Yeah, it was kind of
a game.
Kind of a
double shit game, but boy, oh boy.
But it was as tight could be.
0.3 differential.
Holy fuck. And this might would have
My
changed
oldest
by
friend.
now because it's Thursday.
No, I think it's set.
So I think it's free because stat corrections usually are Thursday. So I think it's set in stone. Crispy pigskin.
Unless it's you bouncing me out of the fucking playoffs.
I think the shit's decided on Thursday.
0.3. That's one tackle.
Yeah.
If one of Carlos's defensive guys got one more tackle, if Highsmith hadn't gone down.
Yikes. Charlie.
Two of my best buddies in the world. So beautiful out of Purdy, man. Purdy, for Mr. Irrelevant, this might be the best guy that's ever been the last pick in the draft.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's the real deal. I mean, it's crazy. And outmatched CJ Stroud, who everyone thought, is going to be throwing 50 fucking touchdowns. But again, just like the, what's the D we were just talking about, the Denver D?
Yeah.
The Minnesota D is a fucking revelation. Yes. They are looking really good. Jacobs, pedestrian, Bijan doing his thing, 13.8. Eckler, nice play. Got the touchdown for Washington, but then got hurt. Out. I mean,
Eckler got hurt?
Oh, yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
He got a soft head.
Pedestrian, Pigskins, between butt dropping fucking his best player and now losing fucking players left and right, might be in for a tough climb, especially since he took Tyreek with his first pick. And now I think he's got Emmanuel Lewis throwing to him this week. I think they brought Webster out of fucking retirement.
Probably.
Because he'll be better than fucking Skylar Thompson, I can tell you that.
Honestly, bring back Tannehill.
Yeah, they got to do some Tannehill business, I think.
Yeah.
That would be the best one because he's been there before.
He knows
the town and he can throw because, losing to was so hard. Drake London, nice tally for Kev. The Ray McLeod, I think we can check. Can someone check the Ringo Nico? What did Nico have?
You had 11 points.
Okay, so if he had Nico instead of Ray McLeod, he would have won this game easily. But he had Ray McLeod instead of the butt drop Nico.
Grinded in there.
Grinded in. And Dalton Schultz, 2.1 to Mark Andrews, who was top 2-3 pick. I don't know where Cat picked him. Where's I mean, I can't see it up there.
Oh, well, you gotta turn on the light.
Andrew.
Shine a light on it, brother.
There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th round between Kincaid and McBride. Mark Andrews. Oof. Rough. More rough tight ends. Know what he got? You know how many receptions he had? 0. You know how many yards he had? 0. And you know what that adds up to? 0.0.
0.0.
How many targets do they have?
0.0. Jordan Mason, the difference between Whittington, I mean, Carlos playing Whittington. Yeah, well, Mason's been a beast for sure. Again, some pedestrian D. I mean, these D tallies are not good. And Carlos's homeboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
10.
Yeah. Over 3 for San Fran. That's what kept it close. And again, Kaimi Fairbairn, the Texans shit the bed. One kick, one extra point would have got it for him, Moody. Was there anything that so Carlos could have played Deontay Johnson for 24.2 on his bench?
Well, who would have thought fucking Andy Dalton was God's?
Glenn Rodman was not supposed to be doing that.
But Kevin and Bijan Mustard could have played Chuba Hubbard for 29.5.
Who would have thought the fucking Panthers?
Well, who would have anything? That's what makes the whole fucking thing of these prognosticators fucking so ridiculous, because Chuba Hubbard
just changed everything. The Red Rifle just went nuts. And I have Hubbard in another league, and I won that. It was like, whoa.
Well, they had a fucking actual quarterback under center.
What a matchup. It's so crazy how these two guys wound up playing each other. 0.3. And there are so many spots where...
Well, even Shakir. Why didn't he play Shakir?
Who?
He's one of what...
he had 16.2.
Shakir. He's Alan's favorite guys.
Yeah.
Because he loved Sutton and he loved London. And where else was he going to put him? He's not going to sit Mason, so... But Andy pulled it off, so it doesn't really matter. But Deontay Johnson would have fucking I mean, if I was Carlos, I certainly would have played Deontay Johnson, knowing that Dalton's coming in, over Whittington,
who did nothing,
or even Ray.
Yeah, who also did.
Deontay Johnson, you drafted, and neither of those guys you drafted. So like that would have fucking got him one.
What's screwed up is historical guys like LA Rams wide receivers. Half are hurt, and the new ones are not stepping up to it.
I get the flyer. Yeah, I get the flyer.
You can't trust like Johnson. You can't trust.
I don't know. I don't know.
Over Ray McLeod though,
or Whittington. Like I'm saying, you drafted Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson's a good player, and you know that you're getting the new.
I get what you're saying,
play. You're getting the new QB play. I would have played that, but Kev gets the 1 and. Los gets the 0.0. I think it's going to be a tough road to hoe for Carlos now that he lost Eckler as well. And he dropped Nico, so I think he's going to have a tough road to hoe here. Rest of the way. Glad I'm not him. I mean, I'm not happy that I'm me, but I'm glad I'm not him. If that makes any sense.
Yikes.
It does. Mark, anything would like to add?
I'm made of cheese.
That's the best
and for Chuck
ever.
And for Chuck, I'm not wearing any pants.
I can see that.
No, I mean, you guys beat this meal pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's just both of them. Question who you? Yeah, I don't know.
The Deontay benching is a little suspect to me.
Yeah, over McLeod
or Whittington, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bijan. I would have played Hubbard in a heartbeat over White. It's just
I don't know. That's a tough call. Rashad White. I mean, the Bucks have been playing pretty decent. They just shit the bed.
Oh my god.
So I think that's a tough call, more than the Deontay.
Well, I think as we're looking at this, all these guys that are having a little trouble, London, Robinson, Cousins didn't do well. Atlanta may not be what people were talking about.
Oh, I think Uncle Kirky's looking better and better. I think Atlanta's looking pretty solid.
And the
And
D is pretty solid.
I think the offense is pretty good. I mean, that's 2 good games in a row for London. I think Uncle Kirky's starting to get in the mix a little more. He didn't play shit in the preseason. I mean, these guys don't play in the preseason, and then they're just thrown into the mix, and it takes them
Maybe
a couple.
getting rid of that extra preseason game wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, well, I think if you do get rid of that, then you have to play some players in
You got to
the.
play your rookies to see what they can do. Who are you going to keep on your team?
And not only that, you got to play your veterans. You got to see who you're going to.
Well, then you gotta get people
Like
game
Uncle
right.
Kirky hasn't played. I mean, he was out last year, so he hasn't played a real NFL game for so long that the speed of that game is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like we look at it and we're like, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? I mean, it's like playing on 8 train tracks with fucking.
Yeah.
They're all intersecting,
Yeah.
and it's being like smash up dirty,
Yeah.
and you're on your feet. I mean, these are homunculus mongoloids running at you from every direction. I mean, it's craziness.
I remember you telling me very, very distinctly, you're like, if one of those dudes tackled me, it would be like the equivalent of being in a car accident, and I'd be paralyzed.
We get in car accidents every week.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys
Yeah.
are crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, look at that hole. I could have run through that. No, you couldn't have. You would be like, I would get crushed, and I wouldn't be able to. I'd be Hamlin on the fucking.
I'd be dead.
Yeah, I'd be in the meat wagon, which I'm in right now, and it sucks. Is there any more? Oh, there's the one last.
One last game. Last game.
The Johnny.
Last game.
Ooh, hold on.
All right.
Oh, is this Johnny? So Johnny was.
So it's me and Johnny.
Oh, so did he tell his wife to cut her finger? Does he have a fucking? Did he go to the gag shop? Did he go to the gag shop and get one of those fake fingers? Or he didn't have to be here for this. So Jimmy, I'm going to let you just go through this whole thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
We love you, Lauren. We hope your finger stays attached, but
Yes.
82.46. Is that the low point of the year? All right, and we're back. Johnny is out for the rest of the remainder of the cast. He's stitching up his lovely wife's finger. I think we all kind of think that maybe he set some kind of trap for her so they didn't have to go over this next game, the last game. Jimmy's game, and we're going to throw it back to the host, Jimmy, and let him go over this. And what happened, Jimmy?
Thank you, Jeff.
He crushed him.
I'm just going to say one thing. Nice QB sub.
Darnold.
Thank you, man.
Phenomenal.
Thank you. So, all right, last game. Drop Kings, 82.46. Gotta be the low score of the week. Which you're
Maybe of the year, I think.
so far.
You might be in the running for being in trouble for that. Are we doing that?
What do you mean?
Lowest scorer has to pay the highest score?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
so
so
right now
that's
it's
right.
Johnny paying baby $50.
Yeah.
I mean, that could change and probably will. But
Change
that's a
over the
pretty shitty spot.
Against Jimmy Fun's 139.49. And honestly, I'll leave it off because it was my game.
Go through it, Jimmy. It's your game.
I
take another victory lap for the 4th year in a row, you fucking cocksucker. Victory lap.
I
Not that there's anything wrong with sucking cock.
I thought I was in trouble because Ramondre started me off with 0.9. So I thought, I'm like, all right, I'm in trouble. But I dumped out Trevor Lawrence for Sam Darnold.
Controversial,
Who
but what
sees
did he do?
ghosts, and he got me 32.4
4 tuts.
and 4 tutties.
Minnesota's a beast.
Yep. But as big as that was, I feel like the only reason I had a nice tally.
Jawan Jennings pickup.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes. My free agency wire pickup of
I mean,
Jawan
honestly, you
Jennings.
could have picked up Greg Jennings, and who's been retired for a couple years now and still beat Johnny. But Jawan Jennings, what a pickup.
Oh my God, it got me 43.
43, 11 receptions, 175 yards, 3 tutties.
Oh my God. He was so good
Wow.
for me.
Wow.
Donkey Dog.
Anyone that picked him up is was loving it last week.
Outside of that, I did nothing. I had Godwin with a nice tally, and then outside of that, it was a whole lot of nothing. So I'll take it. I'll take the win, and
You're Juwan Jennings fan, but you don't want to go through it a little bit, but all right. How about a side bet here, a little board bet?
He had 4 guys with 0.0.
0.0.
nice, Mark.
Ooh,
Nice.
4 times 0.0.
His kicker, his defense,
was kicker had 0.
Murphy.
His flex.
Oh, his bait
Flex?
inside kicker
nothing.
0.0. But Jimmy, I got a little board bet for you.
Go ahead, man.
So here we go. I say
Juwan
Juwan Jennings gets less than 15 points next week.
Ooh, against the Pats?
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it.
Who are you taking?
I'll take that he'll get more than 15. And Chuck's saying less.
Chuck says Juwan Jennings.
I feel like the Niners on
You
their
gotta take
revenge
that,
tours. Yeah, I'll take it.
Less than 15.
I like it. 15's like,
It's a good spot.
It's a good spot.
I mean, that's where it should be. Right? Less than 15.
okay.
And
Jimmy,
Jimmy, I'll go. Juwan Jennings.
I'm going higher.
I'll go. Juwan Jennings is going to score negative 15.
Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Shit.
Right?
I didn't say that.
Plus 45. I don't think so.
All right, that's on the board. Well, go down this a little bit, Jimmy.
Okay.
I mean,
I will.
you're Sam Darnold. You talked about that. Kyler Murray, pedestrian.
Yeah.
But not horrible. I mean,
So the Miami Dolphins have fallen apart. They have no quarterback, so every team that plays them knows they're going to run. So they play the run. So Achan has been held in check. So he was 9.68.
where were we at, Jimmy? I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I think we once again. I think this was across the board, and Mark had a really good point about Johnny's defense was 4 0.0s.
As well as Rashid Shaheed.
He had
Who has been really good this year, and then
4 positions got him 0.
0.0.
I mean, they got to get you 2 to 5. I mean, that's 20 points maybe right there that he did not get.
I mean, his really only standout was Jefferson.
Yeah. Who is QB proof? But also, I
mean,
was getting those points because I had
Yeah.
Darnold.
Well, yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Why is Derwin James suspended?
Ooh, I don't know. Well, that's
Violating the league's playing rules, leaving Los Angeles the playing rules. I don't know why that happened.
that's news to me.
But yeah.
This
Like you were
is a
saying,
week
sorry.
where I picked myself to lose. And I literally won because Sam Darnold and Juwan Jennings.
Well,
Oh,
Juwan Jennings was the awesome one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43 points. Come on. What do you get that, like twice a year? Or you get somebody who does something stupid like that?
And their team lost. Their team lost. I'll take it all day long. Mark, any thoughts?
This is one of those ones where, like, you just caught Johnny at the right time. I mean, nothing happened positive for him. Even Jefferson, 17 for Jefferson's kind of low. Especially the way Donald's been hucking it around. You know, and Donald's a Cinderella this year too. So, yeah, and maybe the light in Jefferson's teeth fucked him up. I don't know. Was he got all those diamonds and shit? You know, but yeah, I mean, he's playing Pollard, who Tennessee backfield sucks. I know. I've got Spears. Arcane, like you said, Miami's not doing anything.
They're in trouble.
You mean? Arcane. I love it.
There you go. I spelled it right.
I love it. Arcane.
It's good.
And then you got Worthy, 4.3. Kelsey, which everybody's talking, he's in decline. But Rashid should have. Carr had a bad week the whole time, too. When they played Philly, that was a shit game.
You gotta calm down. You're talking too loud.
Who too loud? Me too loud?
You need to calm down. You're being too loud.
No, that's a Taylor Swift song. That's a great fucking.
Yeah.
That song has made me a fucking Swiftie.
Yeah, I think Kelsey
drop
took it right in the Swiftie. So
What happened?
Gotta calm down. You're talking too loud. She's so talented. Yeah. Been able to take down a fucking Hall of Fame fucking tight end.
Like a true woman would. Take down a good man. Yes. All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
I get no.
No, I mean, the Jimmy Fund marches on 6-0. Fucking A. This guy is going to shut down the whole league. It's going to suck, but whatever. Fine. I'll have my Wednesdays back. You'll have your fucking bedroom back.
Ever.
We're gonna get some stuff on the walls. This is bland as fuck.
We're going to do that. We have our dolls. We got our fucking shit. We're going through some stuff.
Be nice.
There's noise in the hallway.
Painted. Look at how beautiful
It is beautiful. Lovely Giants blue.
I wouldn't say this is Giants blue.
All right. Now you're pushing it. All right. Let's go to the week
The
3
picks.
picks.
Picks. Okay, we're ready. Picks. All right, so let's go down the line here. So, try to get on some islands here away from these boys. But game we just talked about, Jimmy Jam. That's where I should have got on the fucking Jimmy Jam train, the roofie fun. But instead, all of us picked Johnny. Every single one of us picked Johnny with his big 82.46. Whoops. No blood. And the next one, Kevy. We all took Kev. And Kev prevailed by 0.3. But we all picked that 0.3.
Yep.
E.T., after smoking him myself on week 1, I didn't have any faith, but I should have. I took the Penguins. Both Johnny and Jimmy both took E.T. They got a win there. I took myself. Boys took Ted. And I absolutely both figuratively and reality. The Snooch. Both these guys took the Snooch. I took my nemesis, Danny, and Danny pulled it out for me.
Yep.
I took the Patna. I didn't know he was going to again float a ghost boat, but he did. And Marcus took him out. I took my baby boy who put up the biggest tally of the year. Both these guys took Ringo with his newfound fucking Nico, who didn't do enough. So, both Johnny and Jimmy did 4 and 2. I did 3 and 3. So, that leaves the final tally.
Oh, we tied.
The season tally. Chucky, 13 and 7. Jimmy, 13 and 7. Tied up.
Baby.
And right there behind us is the man with the tights and the 9-fingered wife at 12 and 8.
9-fingered wife.
Name of the episode. The 9-fingered wife.
Yeah, there you go. We found her.
She gives a better hand job now.
All right, so let's get to this week's picks. And we will go to the scoreboard for week 4. And where do we want to start, Jimmy? How about Carlos and Phil?
Good to me.
Why don't you read them off, these projections? And we gotta say, as a little precursor, the game has already started, so there are some scores up up on the list. So
Okay.
Yeah, but not enough to make it. I don't think it's enough to make a big deal.
All right. So I have Treacherous Penguins, who already has 5.7 on the board.
yeah.
Because he has CD Lamb with 5.2. Against Carlos, or his Crispy Pigskins projected 121.7.
So the Penguins 149.8.
Yeah. I'm going to go Kelsey. Oh, wait, no. I can't pick. It's your pick.
It's my pick.
Oh, no. We alternate.
Oh no, I think maybe, well, you picked
Oh, no.
I picked.
Oh no! Make a fucking pick.
No, I made my pick because we're tied. Yeah. So that's your pick.
I see that Carlos put in his Deontay Johnson. I still think that he's kind of reeling, and I think I gotta go with. All right, one for Phil.
So I'll do.
Johnny has put in his picks from the walk-in and the 9-finger wife,
From the
9-finger death punch.
the ER. I got a pick from Johnny. He's going Phil.
So we're Phil across the board, and our first guest picks of the year.
Yes.
Marky Mark. What are you thinking, Mark?
Yeah, Lamb, Henry, Daniels, Evans could be either way. Connor could be either way. Going against Washington, that's a good run. That's a suck run for deep. More, I think, is due for. Yeah, gotta go.
All right, we got Phil across the board. I am not scratching them off. I'm sorry, Lewis. I love you, brother, but
The Nico thing.
the Nico thing, it's gonna bite you in the ass. All right, next one, Jimmy. What do we want?
All right. So we have. Let's do Johnny's game.
Johnny's game, the Drop Kings against Kev and the Bijan Mustard.
So we have Bijan Mustard projected for 147.3 against the Drop Kings 144.6. Also, another game started. Johnny already has 1 point on the board. Must be a defensive player. It is. It's Giant safety. You go ahead. This time.
My turn this time?
Yeah.
All right, so Stroud, Murray. I mean, both these teams look set up.
Yeah, they are. They're
Kim Hubbard, London,
not as much.
for the Matt Mason. Can the Patriots stop Mason? You know what? I'm gonna go a little off the rails here, and I'm gonna go with 9-finger death punch, and I'm gonna take our boy Johnny because he's not here.
Okay.
Over Kev by a squeaker.
Schmee's new name.
9-finger wife punch.
I didn't say that.
I did.
I am gonna go this matchup. Not gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna go. I think Kev's got. I'm looking for Stroud.
I do like Stroud against Jacksonville, who's been giving up big points, but Johnny in absentia. And what did Johnny say about himself?
Yeah.
Did you check your phone? What's Johnny's pick?
Johnny's pick was me.
You?
No, him, like me, him, him.
Oh, me, as in he said me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say, how are you? I mean, I know
always
you're dominating this league, but you're gonna win the fucking matchup between Kevin
Oh no, Johnny always picks him.
Johnny. All right, Marcus, what do you think of this one?
I'm going Kevin. I like Mason in the flex. Stroud better against Jacksonville or against Washington. Here, gonna get 15. Yeah.
Okay, here I got a little something here. Baltimore and all right,
Side bet?
little side bet. I got one here. Who wants to give me? I will take. You're all bonered up about Shakir. I say Xavier Worthy outscores. I think they're two very similar players. I just want to get on this board. Anyone want to take Shakir if I take Worthy?
I'm good. Right.
I'm good. Already got my bets in with
Anyone the other way?
front ways.
Next Johnny.
Back
He
ways.
might be down.
Not up ways, not
Do we
down
just put him
ways.
in for it?
Yeah, just put him in.
Hi, my name is Johnny, and I take this bet with Chuck.
No, because he had Worthy. He's not going to bet himself against himself. All right, we got that one down. All right.
All right, next game. We got E.T. from Mahomes. Projected for 132 against Strange Folksters. Projected 133.5.
Well, Prescott's already got 10.
Yeah, already 10.
Wait, what?
Already 10.
Strange Folksters. How's already got 10? Oh.
We got Nebraska.
Dallas scored.
Kamara. Oh, you know who scored? Rico Dowdle. Fuck yeah, baby.
That's
bragging.
Doing the pod on Thursday.
Yeah, so this makes the picks a little weird.
Yeah.
But the projection, even with
the score, is just him barely beating
133.5 to 132. Mahomes, Kamara against them. So who's up? I went last time.
You won last time. I'll go first. Is Kenny Walker healthy?
We don't know. I think he is. But he also has Charbonnet if he's not.
I don't like Waddle at all. I'm looking at this. I'm going ET.
ET?
I like his team better. I trust
You know what?
his team better.
I think ET's on the rise. I'm going home as well with ET.
All right.
What's Johnny got?
Johnny's got Ted. Yeah, Ted.
Yeah, Teddy, good. Put him on the head. There you go. You can fucking sneak up and get it back. Mark, what do you think?
E.T.
ET, like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm saving you guys for last.
All right, well, call it out. What do we got? We got
chasing the contract, Danny Boy against the Bear Jew.
Ooh.
So Jason
the two youngins.
Projected for 121.7. He has 3.4 on the board right now. That's 1 point out of Singletary and 2.4 out of Bondale. And against the Bear Jew, he's projected for 141.4. And he has 1.2 out of Jake Ferguson. I'm taking Baby Boy.
It was my pick, but I'm taking my Baby Boy because I will not take them twice in a row. So Baby and Baby, we're going to be Johnny Kev match to get us to where we're going. What did Johnny do?
Johnny took 10.
Baby across the board. Yeah. Mark, you want to go off the rails? Do you want to take
Baby
that?
did.
Oh, it's Baby across the board. Do I scratch it off? Jimmy, want to scratch? No?
No. I feel very confident in Baby.
Yeah, he's
got
too much.
Baby.
Alright. Next matchup. We have J-Bone, Ghost Ship. Who has
Me offer.
4.4 on the board against the 0.5 from Master Angus. But the projected totals for Ghost Ship, me off. 123.8 against Master Angus's 142.7.
These are a little thieving though.
Yes, I
Still
have
great as a Ghost Ship, and
I agree.
so you're up.
No, you're up.
No,
this
because
time.
I was supposed to be up for Baby, and you jumped the ship. So
Does he not have everybody
so
filled
go
up?
ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
we alternate.
No, but you unalternated.
Huh?
You jumped the ship on Baby. Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me what you want.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Really? Yes.
I'm gonna ring it.
No. Johnny Boy. What's Johnny Boy got? I really. Oh,
You keep saying that, but it doesn't
well, he's
happen.
back. He's back on the East Coast now. So
He took Ringa.
Marcus,
Oh, Jeremy Ellis.
Nice, dude. All right. I
you gonna
like
take what?
Jerry?
Jerry?
I'm gonna take Ellis.
Oh, I love it, Mark. Yes, wait, hold on. I'm texting. Dowdle touchdown's coming back. No, it's not. We lucked out. All right. Why you gotta send me that? If it did.
All right.
All right, what's the next one?
Next game. Jimmy Fund against Glow Stick.
Ooh, this is a good.
134.1 against 129.4. We both already have 1 point for it. I am super ravaged with injuries, but so is Jimmy. I take myself.
I gotta take.
Not.
I gotta take.
Why would anybody pick me?
Oh, wait, I can't just write Jimmy.
I don't know what the
Jimmy
fuck he's
D.
doing at receiver, but it seems dangerous.
crazy. What's on it?
I don't know.
Devontae.
Who's hurt? Allen is hurt.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You're going Jimmy D. Dude, what did Johnny do? Or he did you?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, I can write Jimmy regardless. I just need the last letter.
True. Yeah, he took me.
Took you. Marcus,
Oh, Jimmy.
which one?
Oh shit. Day.
No snooches, huh? No snooch.
Nah, that snooch smells funny. It's a snatch. It's not a snooch. Oh, screwed up.
Yeah, that seems crazy.
I think he
All
had
right,
too much.
where are we
I think
at?
he had too much Drano that day.
Where are we at? We did the J-Bone, we did that one. we did that one.
Showdown now. So, our host and our guest. Last week.
Ooh, me and Marcus.
Yes.
So, Marcus, where are we at?
The meat
Ooh, it's
wagon.
tight. And it's tight. Lardy with 9.2.
I got to see
All right, I'm going me all the way. You.
I'm going
Get
to
a
be all the way
job,
soon.
sir.
You know that.
The bum's lost. Get a job, sir.
Nothing needs to be said.
New York football giants are going to cross you.
Or give me yourself, you.
I'm taking me, man, all the way.
Of course, they're picking themselves. The projected totals right now. Scores, obviously, because
Super tight.
it's
Even with my dowel.
yes, it's
you got-
131.2 against 126.8. So it's really
Super tight.
yeah.
But the bum's lost. Get a job, sir.
Johnny's Johnny's pick, Mark.
Ooh.
He's taking Mark.
Ooh, fuck you.
Wow. Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny's taking Mark.
And he's taking me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I have to. I gotta play the game.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
That's all of them. What do we got? We got any parting words? I would just like to say, Johnny, I know we've made some snide remarks and some.
We love you, Laura.
We love
Yes,
you,
we
Lars,
do.
and we hope your finger gets all
We'll get through.
stitched up and
his finger.
bandaged up, and you can be on Johnny's butthole again in the next 3 weeks. Might have to go lefty on it, but we know he loves that.
Favorite.
Offsides
Wasn't a
on
stinky
Dallas.
pinky.
Hey, free
All
play.
right, boys. I want to say,
Hey, Mark. Thank you for being our co-host.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Thanks for
Thank you,
it was good that we had you here when Johnny had to.
I wish I could have contributed more, but I think I
You
did.
did. You
No, you did a
contributed.
great job.
You contributed $10 to me.
Which
Side
you
bets,
double,
which
give
I'm
me
sure-
20. Just give it to me now, Chuck. You know that. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I
well,
know. You're going down, man.
we'll see.
You're going down like a rat through a sewer.
I like it. Sorry, no GIFs. There was one myth. What was your myth?
The myth.
That Malik Neighbors, the first 3 games of the season, is the only wide receiver to catch 20 completions with 3 touchdowns.
20 comps. 3
I'll make that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Just this
This season.
season, okay.
Against any. No. In
Not
history
against
of the NFL.
In history?
No other receiver has caught 20 receptions and 3 touchdowns in their first 3 games.
Oh, in their first
Yeah.
rookie, okay.
That's
Rookie
story.
games, correct.
In history. All right, nice myth.
That's a myth.
Can we
Yes.
fact check that later and just make
Yes.
sure that that's not just a myth off the fucking
And when we
helmet?
have Robinson catching the ball, Juke, gonna get another 10 yards. Look at that. All right.
I got some side bets. All right,
First down.
Jimmy, why don't you send us off so we can go watch some ball?
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe, because John's not fucking here to say the one thing I asked him to say. Mark, thank you so much for joining
My
us.
pleasure. Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
You're fucking awesome. Yep. Thank you, as always.
Yeah, good stuff. We love you, Lars. Hope your finger feels better.
Good night, Fantasyland.
Bye.